This video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that will change your dominant vibration instantly, and these are things when you begin to do will change your entire life. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you those 5 things that have changed my dominant vibration, my dominant frequency. And just to give you a little bit of basis for this, only 3 years ago, if you know my story, you've probably heard this before, first off, but only about 3 years ago, I was working a 9-to-5 job that I hated. And my dominant vibration was a vibration of resisting going to work every day. My dominant vibration was one where I felt like I had to try really hard to be abundant, and there was just a lot of resistance. And what I did was I started to apply certain habits in my life, certain things in my life that have now got me to a point to where I do and am the way that I used to dream to be. I used to think about living the kind of lifestyle that I live now. And just to give this a little bit of a context, let me show you where I'm at right now. I'm in this beautiful place in Costa Rica called Tamarindo. Look at this Airbnb first off. Let me see if I can see. So this is the Airbnb. What I love about it is how much light there is. But look outside. I used to dream and have the vision of me traveling the world, making YouTube videos, and just needing a Wi-Fi connection. And look, there's like all these windows. There's 2 master bedrooms in this place. It's very amazing place to be. And it had me realize what are the things that had me change my dominant vibration, because I want to help you to also change your dominant vibration so that you can then create the reality that you want. Now realize that your reality is a direct reflection of what you think, how you feel, and what you do. And what I realized is the dominant vibration of the old reality was me living in a, was me believing that I had to work a 9-to-5 job that I wasn't passionate about. It was me going to work every day feeling drained. It was not feeling worthy, feeling like I wasn't living my purpose, feeling like there was something missing from my life. And then I became aware of that vibration. And then these 5 things I share with you are all things that allowed me to wire in this vibration, which is me doing what I love, getting up every day. It's like 6 in the morning right now. I can get up at like 9 or 10 if I wanted to, but I love what I do, and I get to make a video with an amazing view right now. And there are differences in those vibrations, in those vibrational realities. And in essence, what I did is I matched the vibration of this reality using these 5 things I'm about to share with you. Now, the first one is simply meditation. Meditation has been one of the most powerful things that I've applied in my own life. And meditation is what has allowed me to then be in the vibrational state that I prefer, because what you feel is what you then experience. What you feel will then also help you to rewire your own beliefs. And I've seen some amazing things happen with meditation. For example, and it can be a great degree of change that happens with the power of meditation. I remember that, I've maybe shared this story once or twice before. I was at my buddy Victor's, one of his retreats, and I was giving a talk. And at that retreat, there were like 20, 30 people that flew in to be at his retreat. There was somebody that came up to me after I gave my talk. It was on like the final day that he was having that retreat. I gave like a 20, 30 minute talk. And afterwards, somebody came up to me and said, and she came up and she was in crutches, but nonetheless, she was able to walk in those crutches. And she said to me, she said that she was told by doctors that she would never walk again. Not told that you're going to be in a wheelchair the rest of your life. And that made her very sad. That made her very depressed for a while. But then what she did is she was doing one of my meditations, and that meditation, which was about parallel reality shifting, that meditation, she said then she was doing it, and at the end of it, she then was able to start walking. She said that what that meditation did is it took about her story. I mean, that's what the meditation did in general. Makes you aware of your story, and it really gives you permission to shift out of the old identity, to shift out of the old story. And she says that the reason she is able to walk now is because of that meditation. That completely blew my mind and made me realize the power of meditation at a completely new level, not just for me creating the reality I want, but even somebody that was told, you're never gonna walk again, then was able to do a certain meditation and then able to start walking. It shows the power of meditation. I wanted to share that story because you might be having something you wanna create in your life way less than that, of a degree of change of the reality you're in, to being paralyzed to not being paralyzed, but nonetheless it is something that is possible. So that meditation in general has been transformative in my own life. I've wired in this reality through meditation. Think of meditation as a way of going beyond. And when you go beyond, that's when you're then able to be in that reality you want. You gotta go beyond how you currently think, how you currently feel, and how you currently act. And then you're able to be in that state. Now, the second thing that will help you to change your dominant vibration instantly has to do with changing your self-image. How do you see yourself? However you see yourself is what you're going to act in consistency to. And if you want to create any degree of change in your life, you must get to the core of your self-image. Now, this was apparent to me when I used to have that 9-to-5 job that I wasn't very passionate about. And I had this epiphany because I went in every day. It was a sales commission job. I went in every day and I could see a direct reflection between what I was experiencing and what I was thinking and the way I thought about myself to what I was experiencing. One day I learned about the power of self-image. And what I did is I just imagined every day that I went in, there's this little sheet that we check to see the top salespeople from the day before. I would just always imagine that I was at the top. Even when I was helping people, I just saw myself as one of the top salespeople there, somebody that was able to really help people, and it just was in that status in a way. Within days, I was at the top of the list consistently, not just once or twice, consistently, and it's because I changed my self-image. Now, when you change your self-image, that also helps you to change your vibration, because then you'll find that your subconscious behaviors begins to lock in it as well. Also, I'm gonna have this video go in. This video will go live when there is something that I'm doing that I have actually never done before. This is in celebration of my birthday week, because if you didn't know, this is my birthday week. I was actually born on Thanksgiving, and it's a day full of gratitude. It's also my way of giving back. So as something that I've never done before, something I'm gonna do right now is I am offering 11 of my top transformational courses. I call it the All Access Pass. I'm offering that to you at an unbeatable deal, unlike anything you'll ever see again. And if you want that, it's going to involve that of the Raise Your Vibrational Set Point live event that I did with Lior Alexandra and Victor Odo. That event in itself will help you to change your dominant vibration, to help you to change your self-image. There will be that of the Morning Routine Law of Attraction Accelerator course. There'll be that of the Life Purpose course. You will see transformational breath work, which is one of the most powerful things. When you reset your breathing, you reset your emotions. You will see there as well, I'm going to be adding in an archive of all my meditations that you see on YouTube, plus premium meditations, all in one place, making it super easy for you to listen to all my meditations, so you don't have to find the YouTube videos for it. In there as well, there's the Reality Transurfing Trilogy pack, which will show you the most powerful techniques that you can use to apply reality transurfing, which is the most powerful manifestation process that I've ever found, and including a slide technique, which is more powerful than visualization. There's different workshops there. The Shift Trilogy pack, which is that of showing you how to shift your level of consciousness. It's like the precursor to the Shift Experience. So that as well. Plus, never before have I released this course. It's called the Enlightenment Manifestation Process. It's everything I learned from the book Autobiography of a Yogi for how enlightened people manifest. I show you how to invoke that level of consciousness, that level of vibration, so that you can start to manifest from a higher level of consciousness. Now, everything I mentioned plus a couple other courses will be in the link in the top of the description box below. And on that page, you'll see how much time is left for you to get that all access pass. This is unlike anything I've ever done before. And just to give you context, that Enlightenment Manifestation Process itself is normally a $497 course. And you're gonna get that plus 10 other courses for a fifth of that price. So if that is something that resonates with you, if there's only a certain amount of time left, you can see on that page by clicking in the top of the description box below. But that's really also my way of giving back. I was born on Thanksgiving, which is the day of gratitude, and I just wanted to say thank you for the support, and also to encourage you to step into your dominant vibration of the reality you want. All of those courses will help you to wire in that new reality for that to become your dominant vibration. The only thing you must do is you must decide and choose that that's something that you're worthy of. So if that's something that resonates with you, I encourage you just to click the link in the top description box below. You'll see how much time is left, and you can join, and also so many different ways to transform your vibration. Any one of those 11 courses will help you to do that. So with that, the second part of this process is understanding your self-image, which is what the All Access Pass really is geared at, is changing your self-image. When I changed my self-image from believing I had to work a 9-to-5 job to now doing what I love, that's what's transformed my life more than ever before. Now, the third thing you must do in order to shift your dominant vibration instantly is to understand that of your level of consciousness. What current level of consciousness are you at? Do you feel stuck in certain vibrations? And what you'll notice is that when it comes to your different vibrations, they've been on autopilot, many of them. If you feel anger, if you feel jealousy, if you feel resentment, if you feel shame, fear, or guilt, those are things that are just on autopilot. The way that you get to the next level of consciousness is you learn how to observe your thoughts. You learn how to complete the patterns of the past. You learn how to let go of what doesn't serve, because your vibration is naturally high. Your vibration is naturally high. It's only attachment that keeps you in lower vibrational states. So a lot of this has to do with, as well, with changing meaning. My whole entire life changed when I gave new meaning to my past. I realized that my past with my ex-stepmom, for example, she was very mentally and verbally and physically abusive. I realized that that led to my spiritual awakening. Even though after 15 years old, I never had to deal with her again, I felt that resentment. I felt that residue of energy. What happened though, is when I changed the meaning and realized that it led to my spiritual awakening, that changed everything. So meaning is something that is running our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. And when you change the meaning, you change your life. And that has a lot to do with your vibration. So once again, that All Access Pass will show you exactly how to do that. You learn that in the Raise Your Vibrational Set Point live event recording, which has that of a meditation. It's a live meditation that's been recorded that you can listen to, and you can see the results there as well, because there's 70 or 80 people in the crowd, and you can see the kind of results that it has on them. It'll have that same result on you if you apply it, at least it can. And like I said, that's in the All Access Pass. That's in the link in the top of the description box. So changing your level of vibration by letting go of attachment and past meaning will completely transform your life. And the fourth thing that will change your dominant vibration has to do with your consistent habits during the day of physical activity. So for me, one thing that I did is I realized that this version of me works out every day, because I love working out. I enjoy it, but I wired that in my old identity. I saw that I had a lot of energy. So also I realized that I had to eat more nutrient-rich foods rather than eat very heavy foods. So what I did is I decided that I'm going to work out every day. Some days I go to the gym, I don't do a crazy workout, I just do a little bit of cardio. But moving your body will change your state. The other day as well, I remember I was having a rougher day for some reason. I didn't even really know why. But what I did is I was feeling a little bit sad. I was feeling like a little bit like the day was kind of dragging on. So what I did is I went for a swim. And when I went for a swim, I started moving my body, started doing exercise, and I was just swimming. It was very relaxing. However, that changed my state. It increased my vibration. Now the thing is when you change your state, you change your vibration. One of the other things I would highly recommend is loosening up, having more fun, understanding that when you joke around, it raises your vibration. When I used to go into my 9-to-5 job, and what I would do is I would go in and just joke around with customers, and I was a sales commission job, I would joke around, have fun, it would increase my vibration. It was then contagious, and then I would end up doing better while enjoying myself. So something I've been doing in my life recently too is just enjoying myself more, going out and even just pushing myself to go to the beach that's right behind me, right, that I can see right over here, and do things that I enjoy, because I know that once that raises my vibration, and I do that consistently every single day in some way, I just raise my vibration, have fun, loosen up, that over time it begins to compound. You do it one day, imagine doing it many days in a row. It begins to compound over time. Now, the fifth thing I want to share that will shift you into a dominant vibration of the reality you want is understanding uncertainty, stepping into uncertainty. I had to step into uncertainty when I started making daily videos on YouTube. I had to step into uncertainty even now as I'm getting ready to do live events. Uncertainty is where magic happens. Uncertainty is where miracles happen. When you step into uncertainty, you're in the unknown, and in the unknown is where anything can happen. If you're in the known, only things that are predictable can happen. So the key to this is making the choice to step into the unknown. Are you tired of your old reality? Are you tired of the box that you may feel like you're living in? Are you tired of being in an autopilot mind? Are you tired of feeling like you're not really living up to your potential? If that is the case, then it's time to step into the unknown. Even if it feels a little bit scary, you'll find that so much good comes from it, I promise you. And one of the ways you can step into the unknown, like I said, is joining the All Access Pass. That will help you and give you the tools towards creating a powerful transformation in your life. Also, it is the best time if you want the most transformative courses that I've made. Understand as well that if you've gotten any value in the YouTube videos, imagine the value you'd get in the premium content that step-by-step shows you how to transform your life. So one last time, I encourage you can click on the link below, see how much time is left to get that of the All Access Pass, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Remember, you can change your dominant vibrations with meditation, changing your self-image, understanding your current level of vibration and making the choice to change it, physical exercise, loosening up, having fun in life, and understanding that stepping into uncertainty is one of the most certain ways to changing your vibration. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could like this video, if you liked it, share it with people that you want to help them change their dominant vibration. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Peace, much love, and namaste.